right, 2 more movies left. I took a little bit of a time off this week to get acclimated to the new apartment and such, but we are rolling through some stuff. It's going to be great. Starting with finishing Marvel movies. We are finishing every Marvel movie this week. We're doing this one, and we're doing the New Mutants on Thursday, and that's it. We're done with all Marvel movies. We're going to be doing Marvel-adjacent movies for a little bit, like Kick-Ass and a couple other superhero movies that are kind of adjacent. Then we're going to do DC, and then we're just going to go through everything that is not considered either for superhero films, and then we will have watched every superhero film of all time. It's very exciting. But today, we are watching one that my boss likes to call X-Men Dark Penis. X-Men Dark Phoenix was released in 2019. It was written and directed by Simon Kinberg, which is 90% of the problem. People will know, first of all, no spoilers, but people will know, if you watch my channel regularly, that at the beginning of this year, there's a movie that came out called The 355, which was also written and directed by Simon Kinberg, who I despise. I don't like him. He ruins movies. Like, every bad part of the movie, I can just pinpoint it on him. And maybe that's, like, a me problem. Like, maybe it's just something that I don't like about, like, maybe his style is not my style, and that's fine. But, like, to ruin as many movies as he has, it's kind of impressive. This one is definitely one that he has ruined. The general plot is it follows Jean Grey as she gets this weird space thing absorbed into her. And now she has these powers that she wants to use, like, to kill people because there's no reason for it. They just do. And then there's these aliens that are following that are like, ew, I need the power. And she's like, okay, take it. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, this movie's dumb. This movie's boring, for one. Like, it is almost nothing happens at all. Like, almost nothing. And we see a little bit of a Dark Phoenix curve in The Last Stand. And I will say that I kind of think that was better. Like, watching this movie makes The Last Stand seem better. That's for sure. Because the way that they go about Dark Phoenix here just doesn't make sense. Jean herself becomes a bad person. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, I did this thing, it's really bad, I must be a bad person, and then just becomes a bad person. And it makes everything worse. Like, every character in this movie is worsened by that. There are a couple characters that by themselves excel quite well in this film, particularly Beast and Cyclops. Beast was really, really good in this film because he kind of took the route of, like, you know, wanting to help and, you know, do this, like, whatever. And then Cyclops was trying to do kind of another thing. And I can't, there's a spoiler that happens in the beginning of the movie that I can't talk about. But essentially, there's a little bit of a revenge plot here because something bad happens. And that benefits Beast's character and Cyclops' character, both of which had some really significant character development in this movie that I really enjoyed and I thought went pretty well. There are some characters that had very bad development. Like, I did not like Charles Xavier in this movie. I didn't. He did nothing the whole time. The whole time he did nothing. And that's good because he's not the main character here. However, he's the main character of the X-Men. Like, I feel like with a threat this big, he should have done way more than he did besides just sit down and do nothing. Which brings me back to Phoenix herself, Jean, because Jean just makes everybody do nothing, and she's this huge superpower that no one can defeat. And it's like, well, then what the fuck am I watching this for? Like, no one's going to win, and, like, no one won. And, like, it's so dumb. I think Magneto was fine, but we needed more Quicksilver. We didn't really get the whole Quicksilver Magneto father thing that I really wanted to have happen in this one, because we didn't see it yet, and I guess we never will. It's frustrating because that'd be really cool. It'd be a really cool side plot, you know? Just Quicksilver really talking to his dad and really getting into, you know, the whole, I want a movie about that. Can I get a movie about that instead of this bullshit Phoenix thing? Like, I feel like maybe no one knows. Like, maybe no one knows what we want, you know? Like, whatever. I do think we could have used more Cyclops, even though his character development is better. The fact that he is with Jean is important, and I feel like they kind of undersell that in this one. It's like, you know, she loves him and he loves her, then they should be able to work together even though they're evil. Well, even though she's evil. Like, I feel like that would be a really cool, complex theme that they could have delved into, but they just kind of didn't. Which is unfortunate because that'd be really, really cool. The special effects are actually quite good. I will say that the movie looks good, and that's impressive. I like the whole wriggle thing that happens in Jean's face a lot. There's this part where this train gets lifted and stuff. It's cool. It looks cool. It's a good-looking movie. It's just too bad that there's, like, no plot, and most of the characters do nothing the entire film. This is definitely one I think you can skip. Like, if you're trying to, like, blast through the X-Men movies, like, don't bother watching this one. There's no reason to. Nothing happens. There's no character development, nothing. Unless they bring Jean Grey back in Doctor Strange, which I suppose, granted, is possible. I hope not, but it's possible. But, I don't know, man. I wouldn't recommend watching this one. It's just really boring. So I'm going to go ahead and give X-Men Dark Phoenix a D for dumb. Have you guys seen X-Men Dark Phoenix? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. I watched it on Blu-ray, but I think this one's on... Oh, this one's on Disney Plus. Pretty confident. So check it out there if you're interested. No news except for to subscribe to my podcast. Link in the description below. I would truly appreciate it. And please consider subscribing so that you can find your next movie at Robert's Reviews.